Washoe County corruption, Nevada. Okay, what I have here is a FOIA. I'm going to explain this, what this is. You see how I did it? So I sent it to Washoe County Treasurer Clerk, trying to figure out who has these records. So come down here. I notice all the commissioners, all 5 of them. We've already named them in here. They're here, right here. All co-actors at this point. Co-defendants. Okay, so I come down here and tell the clerk what I'm looking for, basically, and I'm asking for Justice of the Peace, Pierre Hascha, Small Claims Court of Reno Township. Okay, I'm trying to obtain the document showing all payments from Washoe County or its affiliates, agents, commonly known as 1, local judicial benefits, separately or individually, to Small Claims Court of Reno Township, Justice of the Peace, Pierre Hascha, from the commencement of such benefit payments beginning 2015 through present. A yearly summary of the Megaflex cafeteria plan or equivalent benefits, 401k, 457, and or other retirement contribution, professional development allowances, etc. 3. Any other Washoe County or its affiliated compensation for each year that the local judicial benefits were paid for the Commissioner, Judge, Justice, Administrator, Clerk. This matter is concerning Small Claims Court of Reno Township, case number RSC 20023-000823, RSC 2019-000337, specifically the motion to reopen and exhibits 1 through 33 due to fraud upon the court, the denial by justice not limiting. Also see deposition facts verified and mandatory judicially notice evidence in support of the facts and claims breakdown on checks. And that's referring to the checks that I have in my position where approximately $50,000 is unaccounted for. It is my belief that the justice erred in his denials. Washoe County may not be aware of its possible involvement and attorneys. Okay, now you'll see after we get down there, after I receive what's going on. So I'm asking them, basically I'm telling Wilcox Route Owners Association, licensed under the Secretary of State, and I have made these claims of multiple type frauds, conspiracy to conceal and to damage private property, title rights regarding said association and its member, co-actors, adverse parties, lien claimants, attorneys, Washoe County et al. So we come down here, you can kind of see. And by the way, if you need a template of this, something like this, and then give you some example, go ahead and contact me. I'll send you a Word document. So we come down here, type of home equity type scheme, financial embezzlements, HOA, POA, scams, and fraudulent state filings under notary seal involving Washoe County and its employees managed by attorneys. Okay, there's multiple attorneys in there. They're all perjuring their oath. So we come down here, come down to this and here. It's all regarding Justice of the Peace, Pierre Hascha, concerning this matter. Okay, now mind you, we're making claims against Washoe County, okay, and against local attorney Gail Agnes Kern. We actually subpoenaed her and they blocked it in this case. They didn't want her getting up there. We had a few questions for her, and they got together. Patrick Ramey Millsap, her co-attorney, bar member, helped her out, and they shut it down because they didn't want us asking questions. So I did all this, and then I gave them, here's attachment, so they understood an example of an obtained request, redacted, judge benefits paid by the county. So I'm giving them an example. And then another thing about some cases that have gone on, and then 3, the record of the case in Los Angeles that I'm going to talk about. Okay, I'm a whistleblower, and I'm a quiet title claimant. Now, they've been provided. Okay, the county's been provided with all these crimes that we've been documenting for the past 3+ years. You can see all these, and there's even more now. There's several more. There's a habeas corpus filed at state level. The state of Nevada is co-acting and conspiring with Washoe County. And these are federal franchises of the United States. Okay, So, and while they're receiving federal funding, they're continuing to violate our rights. So they're going to get a lawsuit, and I'm going to sue them to stop the federal funding because they're violating our rights over and over. Every day they're violating our rights. And I'm going to document this thing. You're going to see it. Washoe County is corrupt. I sent it to State Farm. They're a co-actor. Brian Farmer, code enforcement, he's a co-actor. Risk management, they have knowledge. Officer Doreen Ertel. This was sent to Wilcox POA at Gmail. That's that. Whistleblowers. That's this channel. Okay? So we're going to come down here and we're going to show you attachment one. This is what it looks like. Now what you got to understand is you have state judges in Washoe County paid by the state. Then what happens, they're also giving them judicial benefits from Washoe County. So automatically, they don't disclose this, and they have a conflict of interest, and they damn well know it. They have a conflict of interest. So anytime you say anything about any attorneys or about Washoe County and its employees, they have a conflict of interest when they rule against you, and they have a duty to tell you. Okay? So this is an example of the money these judges get on top of their state pay. Like I said, this particular judge, $165,000, but this was an example to show them. Okay, here's another attachment that talks about disqualifying these judges. And this guy, Richard Find, and I've done a lot of research on him. They threw him in jail for a year and a half, and he whipped their ass and got it all turned around. He got a little settlement for this. Okay, and think about it. This works for criminal cases. Okay, these judges are getting paid by Washoe County. It's business. They violate your rights all day long and take the money and then rule against you for criminal proceedings because they're getting paid by the county, and it's the county prosecuting you. So there's a conflict of interest. So they never tell it. So from now on, you go back and reopen your case for concealment of the record. They know that they're getting bribed. Okay, so that gives you an example. You look this up. You look this guy up. Dr. Richard Fine. It's all over the internet. Come down here, attachment 3. Here's a case. Here's a case right here. He whipped their ass. Okay, this is in Los Angeles. A lot of information on this. So in this matter, and I emailed this, oh no, everybody knows Washoe County, and they continue to violate our rights. All these people, they're guilty. I charge them as guilty. Okay, so now what's going on? Since I started exposing all of this, now I'm doing the FOIAs, and that now they're running them through the district attorney and cleaning them. So I just did 4 last week, and they all came back and they denied all of them to me. They don't want to tell me where the money's at, okay? Because the district attorney is now trying to do cleanup and clean the stuff, and that's not her job. This is public record. So this is a concerted effort to continue to deprive us of our rights. Now look at this. This is House Chef. They gave it to me. They gave it to me. Here he is here. All this time. Look at this. So he's over there ruling against us, and the attorneys are all involved in it, so they're all guilty. Look at the money these guys get. So if you want to know anything about this, contact me on here, and maybe we'll have a little conversation about it, about what they're doing. Washoe County is corrupt.